Hi guys, it's Lita. So I wanted to do this tag video that I found from a makeup channel called 90s LoveChild that I watched for a couple months now. And if you guys are like into makeup, she does a lot of makeup reviews, and she's also really honest about the makeup reviews. She's pretty good at roasting makeup brands, so maybe you've seen her for that. But she created a tag called, I think it's called I just want to make sure I got it right, the beauty consumer tag. I almost said it wrong. So yeah, she created this tag herself, and I thought it was a really interesting tag. Even though I'm not really a beauty channel, I do like makeup, and I do have like makeup related stuff on my channel sometimes, not always, but I liked the questions, and I think that they really make you think about how you purchase makeup or anything. Really, this can pretty much be tailored to like any product that you purchase for the most part. So I really liked how thoughtful the questions were, and when she was answering them herself, they were making me think about it too. So I just wanted to do this tag, and I will link her channel down below. If you guys are interested in anything makeup, I would check her out. She's super funny. So let's just get on with this tag. I'm going to list the questions that she created down below in the description as well. So the first question is, how much money do you spend on makeup a month? And then she has a year. So for a month, I don't know. I don't feel like I spend that much. Maybe like $10, give or take. It depends. The main culprit of my makeup purchase is probably Walmart, and to be honest, since they've gotten NYX in there and Wet n Wild has stepped their game up significantly for makeup, it's a lot easier for me to purchase stuff. And then when there's like videos about like drugstore makeup, affordable makeup, like a lot of people, like I had never tried anything Milani, but like people were talking about Milani, so I tried their mascara, and I really like their mascara. Their mascara is like actually super good. It's not waterproof, that's my only complaint about it. But maybe like $10 a month. I think it goes up probably to around 20, if I'm honest, around Halloween, because that's when Wet n Wild does their like limited edition highlighters and their limited edition lipsticks. I really love Wet n Wild's Catsuit matte lipsticks. I think those are a really good formula. A year, I don't know, maybe like 50, 100 on a year. Like the most expensive thing that I've bought makeup wise was the Kat Von D Saint Sinner palette, and that was a purchase like 3 years ago, maybe. I think it was 3 years ago. But like honestly, the rest of my stuff really does come from Walmart, which is a bad thing. I don't really go to Ulta because my mall's kind of a pain in the ass to park in, so there's that. I don't go into Ulta very often. Maybe my purchases would be more significant if I did go into Ulta a lot, but I don't. Next question is, do you ever feel guilty about how much you spend on makeup? I don't, because I really try and buy like stuff that like I like, colors that I don't have, or like with lipstick, like the lipstick only has a certain shelf life, and I just don't really buy that much, I don't feel. Let's see, like the Wet n Wild lipsticks are like $3.50 at Walmart, and like the last time I bought one of those was during Halloween, and I only bought one of them. So I mean, like I said, Halloween is like when I buy the most amount of makeup, and I didn't even buy that much this year. I think I bought one highlighter and a lipstick, and I think that was it. Oh, I did get 2 NYX palettes, but the NYX palettes were like $5. They're like the little teeny mini ones, the super mini ones. Question 3 is, do you get FOMO related to makeup releases? Kind of. So like, I really wanted the Blood Sugar palette from Jeffree Star, and then when he came out with the Blue Blood palette, I was like, wow, I really like that. And I really liked the Alien palette. So I just haven't like bought it because it just seems like a lot. Like, that's a lot of money. Like I said, the Kat Von D one was the one that I was like, I really like it, because it was like, I sold me on the packaging and the colors. Like, I just really liked it, and this was way before her whole like disease thing. So that was the main one that I've spent money on, and like, I've kind of like not bought a big makeup purchase since then, because after I bought that palette, our air conditioner, our central air conditioner quit working. So I was like, wow, that's great. I just spent like $60 something on a palette, and we don't have AC in our house. So that's kind of like throwing me off of buying like high-end makeup from brands. And I don't think I'm going to be buying any, like, I don't think I'm gonna be getting the Blood Sugar palette. Like, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it to me anymore. I didn't buy like Shane and Jeffree's docu-series. It felt like a big commercial to me, and that honestly left a sour taste in my mouth. So I don't think I'm going to be buying from Mr. Star or Mr. Dawson at all, just because I feel like they use YouTube as a commercial, and they steer the series in a direction that was just to push a palette, and I'm not here for that. So I'm not really having FOMO anymore as far as those brands. So thanks for that. Question 4 is, do you purchase or keep items simply because they are limited edition? Okay. I am a little guilty of this. I have a black highlighter which doesn't work. Like, a highlighter is not like, it doesn't work, you know what I mean? Like, a black highlighter is the opposite of a highlighter, but I do use it once in a while to like contour when I want to look extra spooky. Does it come out very often? No, but it's limited edition, Wet n Wild. I bought it because it was limited edition. I am still hanging on to it. I do use it, it just doesn't get used very often, but like, it's not like it was like a $100 highlighter. I paid $3.50 for it. So question 5 is, would you be willing to pay more money for a sold out product online? Okay, so I thought so, and back in the day I probably would have, but like I said, I mean, and I feel like this is kind of a lot of people's feelings as far as the like beauty industry in general. I think a lot of people are just like tired of it. They're just tired of like all these palettes and all these like releases and launches. It's like too much. So like, now even if the product is like sought after and like okay, so the Conspiracy palette, like, people are putting that thing online for like $80, $100. There's no way I'm doing that. I'm not paying for that. And the only palette that I really thought about doing that was the Blood Sugar palette, and like I said, I'm like salty about what they did, so I'm not going to pay extra for a sold out palette. I'm just not doing it anymore. And I think there's a lot of people that are going to like echo that sentiment, like it's not worth it, you know, it's not worth it. These people that are like price gouging these palettes because it's like sought after, because everybody's like talking about it, it's the new thing. I think that's gonna like stop being a thing quite so much as far as the beauty industry. I'm sure there's still people that are gonna be paying like top dollar for sold out shit, but it's not this bitch. So question 6 is, do you wish you could spend more or less? Okay, so I would like to spend more, specifically because there's like some companies that I would like to support that are smaller companies or like less known companies, and I would like to purchase more from them. I think I am done with purchasing with like big brands. I mean, like Wet n Wild is gonna be, and NYX are gonna be like my go-tos if I need like new stuff, you know, like restock a lipstick color or whatever. But I think I'm going to, if I wanted to purchase more, I'd be purchasing more from indie brands. So like, for example, Black Moon Cosmetics is a brand that I would like to support, and I would like to give my money to them. They're expensive, but if I could spend more money, I'd be spending more money on brands like them. So I guess I kind of answered that. I mean, I would spend more money on those brands, but I'm spending less money or no money at all on like the like major launches. Like I don't have Too Faced anything. I don't have Fenty anything. I don't have, who else is a big one? No Jeffree Star. Got none of that. Kat Von D's Satin Center palette was the first and last purchase that I made off of her brand. I will not buy her stuff. And just anyone that's like really big and people get crazy when they launch, I wouldn't buy any of that stuff. I really would rather support like Black Moon, and Baby Bat Beauty is another brand that I would support if I had more money to spend on makeup. Question 7 is, do you feel compelled to buy something when you see it in someone else's collection? Okay, I used to be like that, and honestly, like, I'm grateful for the amount of beauty channels that I do watch and that do buy this stuff, because then like I can see it without rolling to Ulta and being like, wow, that's so like not worth my time, not worth the swatches, not worth anything. There's just some stuff that I don't personally like, and if I can sit at home on YouTube and watch somebody else go through the palette and make my own decision, that's great. There are some things that I've seen in other people's collections that like yeah, that's kind of nice, but like honestly, like I feel like a lot of it I'm really over. I'm really over it, and I think a lot of people are really over it. I can't really name anything that I was like, wow, recently, that I was like, wow, I'd really like to have that. I can't name one thing, and there's been like crazy releases. Not one. Okay, I can name one now that I think about it, but it's at TJ Maxx and it's on sale for like, I don't know, $12.99, $16.99. It's the LoveChild highlighter palette, but that's not new. I just have seen it at TJ Maxx, and I've seen a couple people talking about, like, a lot of people are doing highlighter, their favorite highlighter videos, so I know that's been in, Anastasia's been in a couple of people's videos, so that's probably it. But do I need it? No, because I have the Aurora one and that's fine. Question 8 is, do you buy more during the holidays? Okay, So I explained about Halloween. I buy a lot during Halloween because all their stuff is limited edition. I don't really buy anything during Christmas. Makeup wise, not really. I think the bulk of my purchases have been during the Halloween season, so yes. But I don't think they're talking about that holiday. Have you ever hidden makeup purchases from family or friends? No, I haven't. No, because like I said, like the stuff that I buy is like pretty insignificant compared to, like, why would you hide like purchasing like a $5 palette? Like, that's nothing. And the big palette that I did buy, I bought like for $10 because it was the last one after Christmas, and that was the e.l.f. palette. So, and then I told my boyfriend I wanted to get the Saint and Sinner palette, and I went to the mall and got it. So, I mean, there's no reason to hide any of those purchases. Question 10 is, do you have more than 10 products in your collection that you've not used in over a month? So the only thing that I really have that I haven't used in over a month are the Broadway lipsticks, and I bought those from Dollar General because at the time, and this is how old they are, which is why they're not being used, that was the only dark blue lipstick that I could find, and I really wanted a dark blue lipstick. But I don't use it because like the formula is really sticky and it just like feels really gross, but I was willing to put up with it for like 1 or 2 videos, and that's honestly like the only thing that, okay. And then I have a lipstick that I won from like a unique giveaway raffle that I participated in before I knew what that whole thing was about. I don't use that either. Question 11 is, have you ever been pressured to purchase something that you could not afford or did not need? No, not really. Like I said, I really wanted blood sugar, but I don't so much anymore. But I felt like if any palette was one that I was like being pushed towards, it's been blood sugar. And I've definitely asked beauty channels, you know, is it worth it? Like when Blue Blood came out, I was like, which one would you get? Would you get Blue Blood or would you get blood sugar? Which one is the better one? And they came back to me and they said that blood sugar was the one that would be the most versatile, the most useful. It was going to be that one. So yeah, a lot of people use that palette, and I know it's like a staple, and like it's kind of like the modern Renaissance one, which a lot of people was like their staple, or like the Heat palette, another staple. And like a lot of people talked about those palettes so much that like you do feel pushed to get it, but I'm just not anymore. I don't care, I'm over it. Question 12 is, do you purchase makeup for collector reasons? I do. Wet n Wild is the only one that I'm really like, I collect. I thought it was gonna be Kat Von D, but that ship sailed. So yeah, that's probably the extent of my collecting, is gonna be like Wet n Wild or NYX. And question 13 is, in your makeup journey, have you become less or more consumeristic? Since I started YouTube, I've definitely bought more makeup than I used to, and I've definitely done my makeup more than I used to. I just feel like that's part of getting on camera, is doing your makeup. And I also like talking about makeup. I know there's like some palettes that like I've found that I think a lot of people would like just because they're small, they've got good colors, you can travel with them, whatever. And I do like talking about makeup. I like doing makeup looks. I think it's fun. So the channel has persuaded me to buy a little more makeup, but it's not like I'm going crazy and buying like makeup every single day to review and stuff. This, like I said, this is not a makeup channel, but I do like talking about makeup, which is why I wanted to do this tag. So yeah, it has made me a little more consumeristic. Not crazy with makeup, but this has always been like a haul channel too. So I tried to include some of my makeup purchases in that. And that is basically all I can say about that question. Yes, but like not like, it's not, I'm not binging makeup purchases. And yeah, that is question 13. That is the last question in the, why can't I remember this name? I don't understand. The Beauty Consumer Tag by 90s LoveChild. Go check her channel out. I will link it down below. And if you guys want to do this tag, just do this tag. I'm not going to tag anybody. Just do the tag if you find it interesting. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on other social media. My links will be posted in the description box down below. Hit that notification bell so you guys know when I upload. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.